Shalom. Today's lesson will be about the cool of the day. This one's a bit different. Today I'll be teaching and I'll be speaking prophecy at the same time. So um, bear with me. Actually, let's just get directly into it. I'm gonna get straight to the point. So the cool of the day is a mercy period, or it's like the calm. It's a calm period of time before the Most High implement His judgment, before you decide what you're gonna go down for, or what our people collectively will go down for. There's people that had individual judgments where niggas getting shot and shit. Then there's a judgment of our people as a whole where we collectively go through shit. You know what I'm saying? And for the wicked of our people that's partying, living it up, and ignoring all the signs of what we tell them, you know, this particular day is really for them. You know, you reserve that day for them. So while we going through it, during this calm period of time, when that day come, we gonna be on our element because we already catching it right now. For the people that's like enjoying it all and like exiling us, or like, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to listen. This is gonna be a whole new experience for them because they not used to going through the shit we used to going through. And this one's gonna be 10. When this day comes, it's gonna be on a tenfold scale, on a much greater scale than it is for what's going on right now. For them in particular. For us, it's gonna be all right, but for them, it's gonna be real bad. We gonna be thriving. All the people that's like usually making it right now is thriving. It's gonna be the reverse. We gonna be thriving because we gonna be on our element because we know how to handle these type of things. All right. So here we are. Now, let me go ahead and break down to you why it's called the cooler day, right? Because when you work in the heat, you know what I'm saying, times get harsh. So the cool day is a chill day, right? Because it's not hot. You know what I'm saying? It's the cool day before things start heating up. When the Most High, you know what I'm saying, he really sick of your shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right, you know, I've been waiting for this. It's that time. So let's go ahead and read it. And they heard the voice of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God amongst the trees of the garden. So we know the voice walking was a prophet. And then when it came down to the cool of the day, they made sure they mentioned this particular day. And then if you notice, they immediately start hiding. Because the prophets were on their ass and it was basically trying to tell them, yo, you about to go down for this shit. Like, what the fuck did you just do? So that's why they was looking for him. Because the Most High, he already peeped wind the moment they went off. And then later on, they started talking about how they was hiding because they was naked. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't know certain things. And then he was like, well, who the fuck was you talking to? Because I never told you those things. So the only way they would have things that they would have known they didn't know certain things is if they spoke to somebody that they wasn't supposed to speak to in the first place, who was gonna tell them those things. So he already peeped game on what was going on. But it was already known. So that's why the prophets on their way. It was like, oh, hold up, they done fucked up. They was on it. It was pretty much on their ass pretty much immediately. That's how quick shit hit the fan for them. Like they was trying to hide amongst other nations, so they was trying to go to nation to nation. They was trying to hide all around the world. They was trying to get away from it, but nah, but everywhere they was going, the prophets were on their ass. They couldn't go nowhere. They couldn't hide nowhere. There was nowhere they could hide. So that's why it says Adam and his wife hid amongst the trees. So they was trying to hide amongst different nations, right? So they was trying to go from state to state, Cause basically you trying to avoid this. But no matter where they went, he found them. Where were they going? So they had no choice but to show up. Now we about to prove that the cool of the day is that time period where you supposed to do your works, you know what I'm saying? Where you have a time period to get it right. You know what I'm saying? Put your works in for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Before shit hit the fan. Let's go ahead and bring out John 9 and 4. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. Right? So that's time where you it's time period where you put your works in. You getting it right. Cause your works is not an actual job. It's like it's what you it's the acts you perform. Your righteous actions. So we about to try to bring out a little bit more proof. Let's go ahead and try to get out Ecclesi. Come on. Ecclesiastes. Are you serious? Go. 12 and 1. All right. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, right? So this cool of the day, like when it's not that hard. Nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So the cool day is a day before the evil days come where it ain't good at all. You ain't gonna be able to go to no concerts, no parties, no hitting niggas up and shit. It's gonna be persecution and real oppression. And that's coming soon. And we already dealing with this shit, so it ain't gonna be as stressful to us as it's gonna be to other motherfuckers. And as far as the women, they about to really see what type of niggas they really dealing with. All that fucking and shit, you about to really see niggas turn on you. And you about to find out who really gave a fuck about you and who didn't. And it's gonna be a lot of niggas that really didn't give a fuck. And it was some niggas that probably did, but you fucked them over. Now you about to see them niggas really not give a fuck. And on your greatest day of need, you about to go through these times because you was wicked women. You evil. You was fucking over niggas and you knew better. Ain't it's not one chick that didn't know better. So the cool day is for you too. And this is prophecy that I'm about to spill out to some of y'all. It's gonna be the hardest truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's that calm before the storm. Matter of fact, matter of fact, let me bring out this verse that relates to this COVID situation. Right? Let's see. Ezekiel. Because it's a good example of an explanation on the calm before the storm. Like right before the COVID hit, right? We was able to walk around freely, had no mask yet. Now he's starting to have masks now, but before that, he was walking around freely, didn't have masks. They was already giving you hints of something that was about to come, right? So all that time period before that, you had time to do what you had to do before COVID came. You know what I'm saying? Where you gotta lock your doors and shut yourself in and all that. Let's go ahead. Ezekiel 3 and 24. And then the Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet. All right, this is the Most High waking your mind up, saying, get on your feet and be prepared, because anything can happen right now, at any moment. So when it says, right, then the Spirit entered into me, right, and set me upon my feet. So you got to get up and spake with me and said unto me, go shut thyself within thine house. Right, so this is similar to that COVID situation, right? Where before you was able to move more freely, but now you gotta lock yourself in, cause it's a dangerous time now. See, before that it was cool. So the cool the cool of the day was like before that lockdown, right? So before that lockdown situation, before that it shit get real situation, right? But let's go to the next verse. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. All right. So we gotta get punished along with the other brothers that's not getting it right. Right. We as a whole gotta rule this world, and we as a whole gotta get this thing together. So even though it's like we the ones that's not doing it, we gotta get punished along with them. But the Most High made it easier for us by pushing us through this type of thing, because when the day of evil come, it's going to be like a little bit more of a cakewalk for us compared to them. So you want to make it a little easier for the righteous during the day of evil. But on the day of calm, you know, the wicked flourish because they can do whatever they want. Ain't no consequences. Ain't no serious, real consequences. Like, for like strict shit, it ain't as strict. There's consequences, but they not as strict. Versus like the day of evil, it's like, nah, everything you was doing when shit was cool, we ain't doing that no more. Getting your ass beat. Y'all niggas getting killed for real now. You know what I'm saying? So here's a quick side note. I want y'all to pay attention to this. I want y'all to really think about this. This is about prophecy, and this is something that y'all probably noticed when it came to the weather. Have y'all noticed that the winters have been heating up, and that it stays a lot hotter longer than it's getting colder? I'm talking about the seasons here. Usually around October, it used to be really cool, really cold, man. Now sometimes it still feels like it's summer. That's a sign that this chill period is almost over. The cool of the day is almost over. The calm period for our people to get this right, it's almost over. This little having fun watching movies and ain't shit going on over here while everybody else getting shot the fuck up is almost over. It's about to be everybody turn over here. I don't know why niggas think they so special, like this shit gonna skip them. You know, it's about to be time for the real trials, not the fake ordeals. You know what I'm saying? This the shit where you actually being hunted down, starving, going through real shit. Not no gang gossip and drama and all this other shit we making up. I'm talking about when these niggas start coming out here trying to kill us and hunt us down for real. Like, these times are coming very, very soon. Where you about to be abused. But it's something else I want to give you. For the people that been abused, outcast in this world because they wanted to do the right thing, they will flourish. The ones that didn't fit in to this world because, you know what I'm saying, they was into this truth, they will thrive. The same way in the day of evil or the calm, you know what I'm saying, the wicked, you know, they thrive because they ain't really got no opposition. You know what I'm saying? They betraying, going along with the crowd, having fun, you know what I'm saying, surrounding us, you know, going along with the next trend, having fun while we sitting right here gotta be a prisoner and stay on the straight path. They enjoying all these necessities and shit. It's gonna be difficult for them because they spoiled. So since we are used to trying to deal with these type of things, you know what I'm saying, we gonna be good. Like, we'll flourish because we adapt to all of those things we experienced. Since we are used to those trying to use us, we will be aware of the situations to avoid being used and see through many lies. Since we are used to being abused and overcame in these times, we will be able to endure what the people on the other side of this thing who had it easier than us, who are the ones who are taking advantage, won't have much experience dealing with this shit. They will not be able to mentally handle the things that we will be able to handle. They won't be mentally prepared or emotionally matured. They will not be tough because they didn't go through that fire we went through. Their will is not refined like a diamond. Things they dished out will now be given tenfold to them. And the things they will break down from, we'll be able to deal with. Like, cause there's gonna be a lot of things they gonna break down from. We ain't gonna break down cause we already had like a pretty fucked up life. While everybody else had families, we didn't have shit. So this shit gonna be easy for us to deal with compared to these other niggas where they gonna watch their families turn on them and sell them out. You know what I'm saying? And they about to be in a situation where they can't dish nothing out. They just gotta take it. Like we couldn't dish nothing out. We had to take it. And we've been tempered and had to be tough with this shit. So y'all about to see what it's like to take the other side of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They was all good dishing it out, but now usually motherfuckers that can only dish it out can't take it. And now you can't dish it out no more. You gotta take this shit. And for the people, you know what I'm saying? And for the people that betray people over and over again for the smaller things, now they they gotta have it their way. They about to feel betrayal on a different scale, on a personal scale. While we, since we already dealt with people betraying us all the time, we gonna know how to maneuver around that shit. See the signs of a snake. Cause we used to dealing with y'all snake ass niggas all the time. So we gonna be able to maneuver. Cause we used to seeing each type of snake that cross our path. So a lot of us gonna be good. We gonna be able to see what's coming. You know what I'm saying? The same way, we were surrounded, they will be surrounded. And will now have to learn how to move in a situation where you're surrounded in. How to carry yourself, every movement not being allowed to be wasted. When the people who had everyone to run to and could turn anyone against you will now have to know what it's like to have no one to run to and everyone turn on them. The users will be used, and all of these things were to make us stronger than them. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Most High was doing. He was making us, like all the things that we was doing, we was getting used, mistreated, and all this. He was using these things to make us mentally stronger for these times that's about to happen. You shouldn't take it personal. Don't take that L personal, because you're supposed to grow from your L's. You know what I'm saying? This is a message to my Israelite brothers and sisters. Like, don't take these L's personal. You're supposed to get past it. Like, we endure this shit. We stronger than these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you gotta think, we gotta be stronger than them. Because some of these people that are alive, we gonna have to lead them. They still our family. Like, even though they was on some whole ass shit with us, we still gonna have to lead some of them out of here. Like, a lot of them gonna die because they stupid. But some of us, like, we gotta lead. You know what I'm saying? That's why during the times of the wicked, they thrive during the chill moments. You know what I'm saying? There's no real ordeals. They not being punished for using people, breaking agreements. They thrive because there's no real consequences, like I said. But on the day of evil, the righteous thrive. And the wicked have that day in reverse that they gotta go through. And you can go to Proverbs 16:4. Let's rent that out. Proverbs 16, verse 4. And the Lord hath made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil, right? So the Most High made this particular harsh day for all these other people that don't want to do right. He made that day for them. It wasn't meant for the righteous. It was really meant for them. So during the day of calm, he allowed them to like pretty much treat us some type of way, so we can catch on to see what snake activities. It's like training day for us. So during the calm is really our training day where we gotta consider and pay attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? So we go through it. Now when shit hit the fan and it's real, we can just look at everything, see what don't make sense because we already experienced it on the calm. Now when it's serious, we just got a game plan. We know how to move. While the people that was just playing around and living it up and actually dishing that shit out, they about to take that shit and they ain't gonna know what to do. So everybody wanna have fun and live it up right now, but they don't wanna think about what happens later. Like living this shit up is like taking out a loan, and it's a big ass loan interest that you gotta pay back. That's what this shit is like. When y'all living it up and like doing all that shit, like the payback gonna come. All this whole shit come back. Whole shit come with whole shit, and it gotta get paid back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna live it up. Yeah, this shit ain't gonna last forever. Your whole shit, your whole ass ways ain't gonna last forever. And niggas that was being hoes to get to the top, robbing niggas to get to the top, selling out your own folks, or like, you know what I'm saying, trying to fuck on other nigga girls, you know what I'm saying, just cause that's what you wanted to do. Whatever you want to do to get to the top. Yo, whatever selfish reason you had to slime somebody at, bro, for your own selfish reasons, that shit gotta get paid back with interest. So this day is for y'all. And for us, for the righteous, we get paid. We have to pay back immediately. We get punished immediately. Here. For y'all, on their evil, y'all on their calm, y'all get it easy. But on their evil, we kind of get it. We get a little bit more passes than y'all. We get a lot more passes than y'all on their evil. While y'all get it raw and uncut, no filter, remove the condom. That type, that type of, that's how y'all get it. Straight up. No moisture required, just raw. Like y'all getting it bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so while y'all was chilling, we already went through our little trial by fire during the calm period. Being refined like diamonds. Y'all will ain't gonna be strong enough. Cause y'all wasn't tried by no fire. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be in our comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? We gonna thrive. And matter of fact, we can prove that. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Psalms 37. Oh, wait, I'm tripping. Psalms 37, 19. All right. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine, they shall be satisfied. So while y'all starving, the Most High gonna make sure we fed. While y'all sitting right there being shamed and being talked down on, shitted on, Most High ain't fit to make us shame. He gonna make sure we good. Those ones, the ones that was rocking with him in these times, he gonna make sure we good. Like, oh yeah, you know, you seem like you're hungry. I'm gonna make sure you had just enough. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Or they over there starving and dying, or you got enough to eat. You gonna be good. You know, that's what this is. But as far as the ones living it up, ignoring us, you know what I'm saying? When we tell them to do the right thing, living life to the fullest, you know, in they little Las Vegas tip, You know what I'm saying? For them, um, things gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? And a woman running away the righteous man around her, like the women that run away the righteous man around them, which is really the Most High sending someone to protect you from what he's about to throw down. But long story short, it's not going to be nice for them, because those wicked men are actually weak, and they are going to betray you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna betray them. Like, they had it easy. These niggas ain't dealing with shit, so they gonna betray you the same way you betray a nigga, because these niggas think like you. He a bitch just like you, so he gonna think like you. He gonna move like you. And if you can run off on one nigga and betray that nigga for another nigga, what makes you think this bitch ass nigga ain't fit to betray you the same way? Because he think feminine as fuck. He act like a female. That's why y'all get along so well. A man ain't really supposed to be able to communicate. You supposed to take care of your feelings, handle business, and get out the way. All that gossiping, having conversations and shit, bro. That's not a man characteristic. That's not a man tendency. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's bring that out. It's right next verse. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as a fat of lambs. So I mean, it's gonna be so many dead people. It's gonna be like the fat on their body is gonna be everywhere. So that means you probably like burn that whole fucking area, and it's gonna light up like gasoline because of all the fat over there. They shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away. So they gonna be burnt alive and vaporized. That's how much fat it's gonna be, to the point where it can light up and burn these niggas to ash. So niggas gonna be getting burnt alive and killed, which makes sense. This one's supposed to be worse than a flood. And he said this time he gonna kill the world with fire. So some niggas will probably be tortured with fire as well. And going by the signs of what the Most High showing us, this is going to be happening real soon. You know what I'm saying? The examples I gave before is the reason these things are said in this verse. So I want to shorten this up. You know what I'm saying? However, during these times, only a righteous man of the Most High can keep you. And I'm speaking to you, to the women. Only a righteous man of the Most High can keep you safe in these times. Not a regular man, a righteous man. Even then, it's better to have a man than no man at all during these times. Because only the righteous man will flourish. That's why only a righteous man will be able to keep you safe during these times. He's going to make it that way, to the point where only the righteous man can flourish during these times. Because it's our time to shine. Everybody got a period. There's a season for everybody. So for the niggas fucking up, living it up, when you become Israel, you gotta learn how not take that shit personal. Charge that shit to the game, because these niggas gotta get it the other way around. Let me bring this up, you know what I'm saying? Psalms 92, 12. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree, and he shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. So during these times, you know what I'm saying, the righteous is going to flourish, right? Let's get back to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 3:26. And I will make thy tongue cleave unto the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb and shalt not be to them a reprover. So right, during these evil times, right, because our family, our people, the children of Israel, the so-called African American black man, you know what I'm saying, the tribe of Judah, the Jews, You people are, it's our folks, our spoiled family. Since y'all keep ignoring us during these times, when this shit get real, we ain't gonna tell y'all shit. Don't come and ask us nothing. We ain't gonna correct nothing. We ain't finna help with nothing. We ain't finna do shit for you. Like nobody. As a matter of fact, he's gonna make us where we can't do shit for you. He say like what he said. I will make thy tongue cleave unto the roof of thy mouth. So we ain't gonna say shit. And that thou shalt be dumb. So we gonna play stupid. Like we ain't gonna know. We ain't gonna remember. And shall not be to them a reprover. So he's gonna make sure we can't correct you. We not gonna correct you. Cause when you had all the chance to listen, you didn't listen. So now, when it's time for it now, and now y'all asking like, what should we do? Can you help us? No, nigga. That shit over with. For they are a rebellious house. Yeah, rebellious house. House means family in the Bible. It means tribe, and tribe means family. So, for they are a rebellious family. So we are a rebellious group of people. Our race, our kin, our folks, black folks. We, you know what I'm saying? Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. Yeah, we act like we ain't got no sense. We rebellious and don't want to listen to shit. But the Most High ain't playing with us. He gonna have to deal with us like these other nations. We the children. We the children of him. We his children, the chosen children, that we his favorite kids. But your kids gotta be disciplined the harshest when they fuck up, cause they know better. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. But brothers and sisters like to stall for time before they get it right. They be on something. The next day I get it my shit together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about our people, but they be thinking that they got an unlimited amount of time to fuck up. And that's further than the truth. They be thinking shit further away. But you know what? Here's a verse for you brothers and sisters. Partying, living it up, ignoring everything being said like the Most High sweet or something. The time is not far. Mark my words. Mark my words. These times are very, very soon. Let's bring this up. Amos 6:3. Right? Ye that put far away the evil day and cause the seat of violence to come near. So for the people that's ignoring the time of judgment, like when we keep telling y'all, yo, Most High, he about to get shit real, whoop whoop, and y'all ignoring it, and y'all going to party and shit. You motherfucker, you don't realize you speeding the shit up. So you causing him to speed up time because you pissing him off. So you like, oh, you don't want to listen? All right, I'll speed that shit up then. So the same time when you be thinking, damn, man, it seemed like the day went by fast as shit. The day did go by fast as shit. There ain't no perception. He sped up time. It says that in the book. He will speed up time. You can't see it because a clock is gonna be sitting right there because you exist inside time. He can move outside the box and speed it up the whole time. You ain't gonna notice. You gonna feel it off. It's gonna feel like some weird deja vu shit because you inside the box. But then you catch on, you gonna be like, oh shit, damn, nigga, time going by fast. I could have sworn. Seemed like, yo, yes, time is not the same amount of time that it was when we was kids. Time is moving faster. It's not your perception. It's not because you're getting older. It's not because you old as fuck. This is how time is moving. Time is actually speeding up. And the world is so fucked up right now. It's moving faster. Every day seems slower than a month. Like, I promise, seems faster than a month. No, a month seems faster than the weeks of my childhood years, bro. I'm pretty sure some of y'all could probably say y'all graduated high school and that shit still didn't feel like it was that long ago. And that shit was probably like 10 years ago. maybe 5. Shit, maybe 3. But I bet you don't feel like 3. That's because that shit really speeding up. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, let me bring that up. You know what I'm saying? How the Most High be speeding up time. Matthew 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So what he's saying, he's shortening the days. He's speeding up time within the days. Right? And the reason why he doing it in this case, one is because our people are pissing him off and stressing them, you know what I'm saying, basically stressing the fuck out. So you basically like, all right, well, I'm about to speed this shit up so I can beat y'all ass. And on the flip side for them, it's also for our safety because if these niggas could do it, and if he didn't speed up time and speed up the days, they would kill everybody on the planet. That's how evil these white people are. He basically tell you their characteristics. Like if these niggas can kill everybody, they will kill everybody. And they want to kill everybody. It's like the devil, this dude, the white man, he's like a madman. He's like the Joker for real. Like these niggas, how they do them goofball shit, and you watch them with the clowns and shit, they really think like that. Like their mind is really wrapped differently. Like these niggas' favorite sport, while everybody else playing basketball, is considered a sport for a black man. Soccer is considered a sport for, you know what I'm saying, maybe most Spanish people. You know, volleyball, Tiger Woods, some tennis. Not my bad. I said tennis. What the fuck? Golf. You know what I'm saying? A woman like to play tennis. You know, motherfuckers like to box. Then we got regular people doing MMA. What's their favorite sport? What do they consider a sport? Killing animals. What was their favorite? What was they thing they used to like watching or doing the events, calling it sport during the Roman period, the Gladiator edition, killing niggas, killing animals. This is their sport, killing shit. They enjoy that. That's what they call a sport. While everybody playing basketballs, dribbling and shit, boxing or some shit, doing some activities, them niggas out there shooting shit. They call that shit sport. Something wrong with them, nigga. Like something is wrong with that, nigga. When you can just go around animals and think about ways to kill them to the point where you know a deer, you know what I'm saying, has a baby, right? And allure the mom over there to you, you gonna throw some piss on yourself just to kill that thing, and it ain't even bothering you. You don't even gotta eat, bro. You can go to the grocery store. There's a nigga that probably already killed one of them deers already. You gonna put piss on yourself just to kill this thing for no fucking reason and call it a sport. Yeah, something is wrong with you. That these people, just that little small action can make you think about the little psychology behind these people. And on not only that, people keep thinking, well, no, stop being racist. Man, these niggas almost committed genocide like 3, 4, 5 times. Like these niggas almost committed mass genocide or multiple races 3, 4, 5 times. So this book is not lying about how these people think that if they could kill everybody, they will. Man, it's messing up. So let's get back to Amos, cause I want to shorten this up. This video been way long, way too long. All right, Amos 6:4. That lie upon the beds of ivory, stretch themselves upon their couches, and eat the lambs out of the flock and the cows out of the midst. So the people enjoying all these food, entertainment, what these, you know what I'm saying, and that's enjoying what these people have to offer, right? Now, mind you, he's saying these things, right? And he's using these ancient words, but he's not talking about people at that time. He actually talking about us. This is Amos, I believe. Hold on. So they now what it says, that chant the sound of viol and invent themselves instruments of music like David. So the people, they know what's going on, right? That's going on, chilling at concerts and listening to music and enjoying themselves, cheering and chanting and shit, right? Like the times of David, right? Now, they talking about a group of people, and you'll be surprised at who these people are talking about right now. Because they actually talking about the past from the future. That drink wine and bowls, anoint themselves with the chief ornaments, but they are not grieved for the affliction of Joseph, right? So this is allegory. This is talking about this is a twofold thing. Like, yeah, it's talking about people at that time. Then you're gonna find out exactly who it's really referring to now. So they drinking wine and anointing themselves. So that's the people that's getting fucked up, partying, dressing nice, and not caring about the negative shit we go through. Y'all not getting it. You know what I'm saying? You should be grieving, hating this place for taking you from your home. And you weak, sissified niggas are partying around the enemy. These niggas are our enemy. This is not racism. This is the truth. And these niggas want to kill you. 2/3 of you are going to die. You know what I'm saying? The Most High was also trying to be patient with you and prolong this cool day. So he really wanted our people to rest and enjoy this peace because we just got out of slavery. Yeah, niggas dying, but those are individual judgments for their own actions, not our judgment as a collective. He was prolonging this, but you ignorant ass niggas pissed him off by constantly disrespecting him by partying, following their traditions. But y'all took it even further than that and went gay. Then started actually disrespecting him directly, rebelling against him. So instead of prolonging, he's speeding it up. You understand? And I'm about to bring that out to you. Instead of prolonging this period of chill, where y'all can listen to music, because y'all probably could listen to music if y'all toned it down a bit, but y'all just wanted to get arrogant with the shit. And now he's like, oh, that's how it is. Like this cool day is a favor for us. But since we're disrespecting it, he's speeding it up to punish us. For I am the Lord. I will speak, and the word I shall speak shall come past. So he's saying, if I say something gonna happen, that shit gonna happen. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, rebellious family. Cause what black people do, what our fake people know. Damn, black people can't stick together. We ain't got no sense, man. These niggas always rebelling. Always gotta say something. That's our people. So it's rebellion family. Will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord God. Right? Right. Now, this verse is talking about our people in this time period. Yeah, I'm not like Ezekiel was given a vision. He was given a vision of the people of our time period because this thing in particular wasn't happening at that moment. He's talking about our people in these days. Watch, you're gonna prove it. Why it's gonna say what he's talking about the cool day, that the peace, the day of peace was, and how basically this prophecy that he's talking about, these people that he's talking about are people years, thousands of years, different days, many days, which is many years, many days ahead of this time period, that time period. So he's talking about people from this time period. And because he's speaking, he had a vision of the future all the way to this time. And Ezekiel seen a lot of things in this time. The valley was talking about the buildings and shit, how you walk through the middle of the street and everything, the buildings on the walls look like a big ass valley, a valley of buildings and shit that they wasn't used to seeing. So he was trying to explain what's going on over here the best way he can with the words and vernacular that he had during his time. Ezekiel 26 and 27. Again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house, the family of Israel, say, so go tell them, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. He prophesieth of the times that are far off. So he's talking about, that dude is talking from the past, and a lot of things in Ezekiel deals with America, Europe, the UK, all of these things that he was seeing thousands of years ago, and we pissed him off. The Most High was able to see through this time, see us through all the way through this time period, and we pissed him off. He made this day for us through time, and was like, okay, we're gonna let him chill. Oh, these niggas fucking this up. I'm about to speed that shit up. They about to go. Like, I don't know how people conceptualize like an all-powerful being is not so powerful. Like, he's supposed to have some limits, or I don't know, he's not supposed to consciously think about shit because he's supposed to be too powerful to give a fuck. I don't know. But if he's saying this is his favorite shit, I'm pretty sure he gonna give a fuck about it because he's all powerful and he made that shit. So it's his favorite shit. That's probably gonna always be his favorite shit. So if our people is his favorite shit, then we gonna always be his favorite thing. And if he ain't gonna never like certain shit, he ain't gonna never like it. You can't change him on it because he's not you. He's not in a position. He will never be positioned to where he has to change for you because he's more powerful than you. You better get right, or he can make you get right. He can terrorize you get right. He don't gotta be peaceful for nobody. He's unstoppable. You can't stop him. So he don't gotta lie to you either. And but what thing he is a slave to, that he made himself a slave to, is his word. The Most High honors his words. You know what I'm saying? So we're about to bring out one more verse. Wait. So Ezekiel 12 and 28, you know, he pretty much, that's pretty much over. Like, the cool day is almost over. Now let's bring out the last verse. One supposed to bring? Ecclesiastes 5 and 7. I want to shorten this up so I get to the point. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Put no off from day to day, for certainly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So the cool of the day is a time period to get right before your judgment. And this is a message to our people of prophecy for you to hear as I speak it. The cool of the day is almost over. Time is almost up. That's coming from Tawab Pak. That's coming from me. Time is almost up. That's coming from, it's a message from the Most High. The cool of the day is almost over. Time is almost up. I am Tawab Pak. Shalom. I'm out.